Hey Glammies, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mandy Glam, and I'm back with another video. In this video I will be sharing with you guys where and how I store my fragrances. Some people have asked me before how I store my fragrances, so I really don't have anything fancy. As you can see, this is just my top drawer of my dresser, which is pretty old. Y'all can see it's kind of beat up, scratched up from me moving and things like that. But yeah, I keep my fragrances in this top drawer. As you can see, now this is just some of my fragrances, the smaller bottles that I keep in this top drawer. And I've been just going back and forth on how to organize them. I don't know if I want to organize them by houses or by seasons or by colors. I don't know. I have no idea. I just know that I want it to be nice and neat, and I want to be able to see all my fragrances. But yeah, as you can see here, I do have a few rollerball fragrances. This is one that I've had for a while. This is my Insolence by Guerlain. I totally forgot I had that. As y'all can see, I've used a lot of it. I've had that for years. I think that's probably like the from the original Insolence, because I think I've had that since like 05 or 06. But anyway, that right here that I'm holding is Marc Jacobs Decadence rollerball, and I think I have some other ones there. As you'll see, I'm trying to focus on the name, but it's not coming up clear. Okay, this is a rollerball of C, I believe. I don't know if y'all can see. It says C. That's C by Giorgio Armani. I have some Scentbird decants. I guess I'm adjusting my camera here. But yeah, these are all my Scentbird decants. I haven't got any new Scentbird fragrances because I put my account on hold for now due to the pandemic. I just put it on hold, but I think I'm gonna reactivate it at some point because there's some fragrances that I do want to try. As you can see over in the corner there, I have some celebrity fragrances. So I think in the video what I was trying to do is explain to you guys how I'm separating them. So here to the far right is mostly my wintertime fragrances. In the middle are fragrances that I may be reaching for at the moment, and then on the left side is kind of like my springtime, summertime fragrances. I don't know. Like I said before, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to organize my fragrances. In a perfect world, I would have a cabinet that I could put in a walk-in closet with, clear glass. But yeah, right now I have to work with what I got. So humble beginnings. So that was a bottle of Narcisco Rodriguez Fleur Mousse. This is a bottle of Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. Now I do want to mention in the video, the reason why I keep my fragrances in a drawer is because the sun can be very damaging to fragrances. As you can see by the video, this is all natural light that's coming through my windows, so it's pretty lit up. And I'll tell you guys, it's like I recorded this video yesterday at almost 4 in the afternoon, and it's still the light is still beaming through my room. So I've had fragrances in the past where I used to keep my fragrances on top of my dresser, and I love natural lighting. So of course I'm letting the sun in, I'm enjoying natural lighting, and what I notice is that my fragrances are turning colors and the smell is changing. And after researching, I found out that it's more than likely because of heat and light exposure. So just to preserve my fragrances, I like to put them in a drawer. I want to keep them dark, so away from heat. I don't put them in the restroom. I used to do that too. I used to have some fragrances that I would display in my bathroom, and again, the heat from the shower and stuff like that, I felt like may have turned some of my fragrances. But yeah, I like to keep them dark. So that little bowl, that little pretty gold glass tray with the mirror in it, I used to keep that on top of my dresser to display some of my fragrances. But again, after research, I said, girl, I wanted to really show you this jar of Chloe. This is a hand cream or lotion that I got when I bought my second bottle of Chloe. Y'all, just look how beautiful this glass jar is. This is like one of my most coveted possessions in my fragrance collection, is this beautiful hand cream by Chloe. And y'all see how it had some little divots in where I dipped my nail in to get it out. That was 4 weeks ago, and you still see it still kept the same mold. I mean, this glass jar is so elegant and beautiful, and the hand cream, you guys, is just so luxurious. It is so luxurious. When I'm done with it, I probably would just fill it up with like some random lotion, but I will always keep that jar because it's just so beautiful. And this is Chloe. From what I've been told, Chloe uses sterling silver on their perfume bottles and things like that. So I don't know why the jar didn't turn and the fragrance did. Probably because I was grabbing on the fragrance more than I grab on the jar, and having lotions and stuff on my hand, I'm sure doesn't help the situation. But that's the only thing I can think of. But here is a couple of samples that I got from Neiman Marcus at the Tom Ford counter. And I really, one is Cafe Rose, and the other one she didn't have a label for, but it has some lavender in it. It's a lavender Tom Ford fragrance. But yeah, I love Tom Ford fragrances. Again, I'm just showing you guys this this is my AKA wintertime side. And as you can see, most of these fragrances are heavy hitter fragrances. They are very loud. They have very good projection and very good longevity. So and this is Aura by Mugler, and I simply adore Mugler's bottles. They just make the most unique perfume bottles to me. And that's a bae. Y'all know that's the secret obsession. I'll be going on and on about that. Tom Ford Black Orchid. Also over there to the side that I'm straightening up, those are just some tiny little miniature Versace fragrances that I got as a set from TJ Maxx, I believe, a while back. My Prada candy, and of course I got a little backup of Prada candy. And y'all, so I wanted to mention this fragrance here that I'm holding is by Donna Karan. At this point, I want to say it's probably a collector's item because I feel like this is discontinued, but this is the black cashmere. It came out probably in early 2000s, and I fell in love with it, and from what I've been told, it's discontinued, so of course I don't spray it anymore. But I do have two of those. This is Burberry Brit Rhythm, a flanker of the Burberry Brit. Y'all, excuse my voice, it's very raspy, so that's why I sound like Kermit the Frog right now. So yeah, that was the Givenchy Very Irresistible. This is the Givenchy Hot Couture. Y'all know I simply adore that fragrance. Let's see what else. This one took me by surprise. This is Marc Jacobs Twilight Shimmer. I love that fragrance. I can't wait until it gets cold to really, really rock that fragrance. Y'all know who this is. This is Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. And y'all know how I feel about that fragrance. So I don't have to go into detail, but one of my favorite Kilian fragrances. So I opened up the drawer to the right, which basically at this point I'm just keeping my samples in this drawer. As you can see, I have like a glass jar there. And you guys, whenever I buy fragrances at the department store, they the sales associates are always so nice to me. They always just load me down with samples, and hence is why I have so many samples that I just don't know what to do with, and I don't want them to go bad. But and over here I have a backup of the Secret Obsession by Calvin Klein. And y'all, I just started buying backups for myself. Like, I don't know what's up with that, but okay, there's the infamous black bag that I use for my mystery bag videos once a month. And this is what my Kilian travel size came in. So it comes with that lovely purse sprayer, which is really, y'all, that is a very sturdy and heavy and really nice. Look, I can't even get it out, but yeah, it's heavy, very sturdy. It comes with 4 refills. The card on the inside by Kilian. And I never read this, y'all. I honestly never read it. And why am I just finding out his last name is Hennessy? Is he part of the Hennessy family, like Hennessy the liquor? Y'all let me know. Okay, so in the bag I also have more samples. I told you guys, I'm like a sample head. Like, I just have so many samples. Oh, that is... Sorry about that noise. I don't know what's going on outside. That was the old school MAC fragrance, by the way. When MAC first launched their fragrances years ago, I actually have 3. I had the white one, the black with I have a white top, the black top, and a purple top. In that bag, it was deep in the bag. But yeah, look at my lovely little crystal perfume bottles I bought off Macari for $17. I'm so in love with these little crystal perfume whatnots or whatever. Here is some lotion that came with some of my perfume sets. And so guys, this is a cabinet that a friend of mine gave me. And now you guys, imagine all of those fragrances that I just showed you along with these fragrances in that cabinet. That's how tight it was. So I decided to move my smaller bottles to my dresser drawer and then use this cabinet for my bigger bottles that don't fit in my dresser drawer. So here's most of these fragrances are like 3.4 ounces and stuff like that. So they don't fit upright. I can't stand them upright in my drawer. So I just have them here in the cabinet where I keep them. So you guys, I'm sure, recognize some of these fragrances. That is the Rihanna Nude. It's I don't know if it's a flanker of Reb LaFleur, but I would like to say it is because it's in the same bottle with different colors, like the stiletto bottle. There's some Donna Karan Cashmere Mist. In the back I have some Bulgari fragrances. That one there that I'm touching is one of my favorites. And some more Bulgari. So yeah, I just keep my big bottles in this cabinet. I also have some fragrances in the cabinet that I don't really go for anymore, and I'm still trying to figure out, like this one, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna sell it on Macari, which I probably should sell it. This is just some Ellen Tracy in this big bottle that doesn't fit in the drawer. Calvin Klein Into You Her, which, oh my god, y'all, this fragrance smells so sexy. My Tom Ford Grey Vetiver, and y'all see the Miu Miu twist in the back. I love that fragrance too. This fragrance is perfect to wear right now. Carolina Herrera Good Girl, Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. You guys have heard me talk about these fragrances before. Down here at the bottom, I have this Coco Mademoiselle. That's the Eau de Toilette. This bottle here is by Donna Karan. This is Donna Karan Woman. Fan de Fendi, Coco Mademoiselle, Eau de Toilette, Rihanna Reb Le Fleur. This one here is Naomi Campbell by Naomi Campbell. Naomi by Naomi Campbell. That's what it is. That is the Esprit, the Oscar. This is Givenchy Organza Andescence, which is my favorite. That's why I keep it in the box. I keep it in the bag because I think it's discontinued, and yeah, I'm trying to preserve it as much as I can. But this is Body by Burberry, which is also good to wear right now too. And as you see back there, just some fragrances that I don't really go like migrate to or reach for anymore. Excuse me, I need some tea or something, honey, because this voice is wrecked. But yeah, that's my cabinet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. See you later. Bye.